Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and I am back with the two-page layout today, and I'm going to use a lot of things from that Summer Adventure 12 by 12 paper pad. I'm going to use the compass paper for the background here, and that is from the Summer Adventure paper pad. And then I chose this plaid here. That's from Echo Park Summer Camp, and it's a summer camp activities paper. That's a pattern, yeah, a collection actually from 2016. The Summer Adventures, which is the compass paper, is from 2019. So I liked it because the plaid paper there kind of works with the kind of red orange in the compass pointer. And then I was thinking about using that green paper somehow, but we'll kind of work with that. I did grab that Just Hike and Be Happy 4x4 cut apart. And that one is from the Summer Adventure 12 by 12 pad as well. Then I grabbed this green paper here from the Summer Adventure hike paper from the paper pad. And I like that because it just kind of brings in, these pictures were from March or April. And where I live, it was still not really spring yet at this point. So I think it was really more towards the end of March, if I remember correctly. And these are my grandkids and their mom and dad on a hike, but just photos, I think, of just the kids. Well, my stepson is in one of them. So I'm going to put a border on this with the EK Success Emboss Dot Punch. I don't know that that's still available. It's fairly old now, but I do love this punch. And it really doesn't emboss a dot unless you push down on it very hard. Now, because not everything is going to be from the same collection and the paper's so dark, I want to add a little bit of an inked edge to it. So I'm using my Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Vintage Photo. And so I'm just kind of taking a measurement there to make sure that it's down evenly. And there we go. So getting that done. And then I realized I forgot to ink the edges. Just have to come back and do that. Isn't that the way it always is? Or oftentimes is? So then I'm just going to come in here and make sure that I've got these two edges. I didn't cut the strips the exact same, so I have to make sure that I can't use the top of the strip as the measurement. I have to make sure that the bottom is about the same space from the bottom of the paper there. And then that gives this a little bit of a shelf for it to sit on. And just inking that plaid paper again. And I think the orange, the kind of red orange color too, the photos are so drab, and you know the colors are really kind of a drabby brown. The grass even is still in that, up by where I live, it's that place where the grass really hasn't completely greened up yet. So it's kind of a browny green. So I think that this plaid paper really helps pop the photos a little bit more. Because the background too is, you know, it's a darker color. And the background goes with the fact that a lot of the kids have jeans on or blue on. So I liked that. Plus, you know, they were hiking. Now they were walking through their neighborhood to an area by a lake that's not too far from where they live. Then I did cut the plaid paper on the left a little bit, and I was thinking about using the corner rounder, and that's a Creative Memories corner rounder. And then I realized, oh wait, I can't do that because I can't round the bottom corner of the plaid paper. Now I could have done just the top, but it didn't make any sense to me to round only one of the four corners because the plaid paper on the right is going to go all the way across. So that just wouldn't make any sense. All right. And there we go, getting those. And again, I'm just kind of trying to make sure that these all end up even. I did cut these down. They were all 4x6 prints, but I did cut them down so that I got rid of a lot of the extraneous stuff out of the backgrounds and that kind of a thing. Because I didn't need, like, and that picture that I just put down, you can see the top of the tree, which is fine. But then my grandson is so far away. I grabbed the, I added the, or took out the tree parts that you can really see them. And I'm sorry, I've got a glare on the photos there. My lights now are a little bit different, and it's hard not to glare and to see that. So I'll try to pay a little bit more attention to that. But in this particular case, there's nothing, it's just the photos. So nothing too important there. All right, so now I have all of that done. Now it's time to get some embellishment on the page here. So I found this log, and that kind of makes sense because like the kids are sitting on logs and there's tree stumps and that kind of stuff all over. I found that little piece, that chipboard piece that says the Great Outdoors. We're going to look through the die cuts as well. The chipboard is from Summer Adventures, the chipboard phrases. Then I found that Go Play Outside die cut, which is from the Summer Adventures frames and tags. And then I'm looking at this one that says, I think the Great Outdoors. I don't want to spoil it, but I didn't put that one on, so I can't tell you. That was from the frames and tags as well. And now I'm looking at the ephemera pack that comes with the Summer Adventures collection here. So I went camping last year, and I got this collection because there's a lot of camping themes. All right. There we go. And then I did find a log in that ephemera as well. Okay. And then I found that little sticker owl there, or he's chipboard, sorry. That's from Summer Adventures as well. So I'm just going to work on getting these out. I like how I was able to find those logs just because there is so much wood here, and this is like the perfect place to use it. And then I have that die cut compass. That's what that thing is called. That die cut compass as well, and that came from the ephemera pack. There's one pack with Echo Park that's mostly frames and that kind of stuff, and then and a lot of verbiage on them, like little sayings and that kind of stuff, like the Go Play Outside. And then there's stuff that's a little bit more from a ephemera themed, I guess, so that, oh wait, this guy is not chipboard, this guy is a sticker. I forgot that. So he is from the element sticker sheet, as is that compass on the left page is also from the element sticker sheet as well too. All right, so I'm just getting everything inked up here. My, how fast it can be when you fast forward your video. If only it was that fast in real life. Actually, that's not true. I don't want it that fast in real life because I enjoy scrapbooking. All right. And I think I flipped those. That was actually the die cut and the other one was a sticker. I was thinking about getting some of that, something else, like putting something else in that bottom left cluster, but those boots were a little bit too yellow. So that it really, and I have a little bit of yellow in the owl, but it was too much. So I grabbed those two leaves there, which I really liked those because it's just a little something up on that Just Take a Hike. It needed just a little something else. So then I was looking for either enamel dots or wood. I knew I didn't have any of I used to have wood enamel dots from Teresa Collins, but I've used those up. And then I remembered that I had something else that was wood. So I grabbed this My Mind's Eye Necessities wood shapes, and I'm going to add the stars into the clusters here. All right, so I have a little star in each of the clusters there. And then I kind of thought about that arrow, but decided nope, so stars are all good. Here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.